So we about to get into a case, okay? Alright, so check this out. While I'm telling the story, I'm gonna also be doing my lashes because these things look a mess. Like, they hanging on by a thread. We finna fix these. And we're also finna tell a story. Like, turn up. We're in 1961, okay? And on this freighter ship called Captain Theo, the second captain on this ship, his name was Nicholas. I ain't even gonna try and say the last name, honey, because I am not trying to hurt myself or cause my tongue to fall out of my head. But he noticed something drifting in the water, okay? So he on his post and he noticing that there's something drifting in the water. It's like a dot. And he was like, I know that's not another freighter, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is that? So he let the captain know, and they pulled up to it, okay? And come to find out, it was a little girl. It was a young baby girl floating out in the water by herself. What is going on? Just keep that in your brain, and we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back so we can figure out what happened and why was she floating in the water. Like, we need to know these things. Terry Joe's father was named Arthur. He was a doctor, and he wanted to take his family on a trip. So, you know, he got a yacht and taking his wife, her name is Jean, and his 3 kids. So it's Brian, Terry Joe, and Renee. And also his friend and his wife. So his friend's name was Harvey, and his friend's wife's name was Mary. And he was bringing his friend along, who was Harvey was a Marine vet and a World War II vet as well. He was in World War II and the Marines. So yeah, I hear the Marine people, when they get out, you need to make sure they're in counseling. But I don't know. So y'all Marine people don't come after me. But anywho, so, you know, they hop on the yacht and they get the yachting. They go on the vacation. Nights 1 through 4 went splendidly. They had a great time. Nothing out of the ordinary was done, seen, heard of, anything. Everything was copacetic and lovely. But on the 5th night, Terry Joe wakes up because she hears stomping and screaming. So she's like, well, I wonder what's going on, because that ain't normal. And you right, baby, it sure is not. So she gets up and goes above deck to see what's going on. And she walks up there and finds her brother and her mom in a pool of blood. Off rip, traumatizing. Like, whether you know they're dead or not, it's traumatizing to see your mom and your brother in pools of blood on a ship on y'all family vacation. She sees Harvey walking towards her, and so she asks him, like, what happened? What's going on? What's this? This man gonna slap her across the face and tell her to go back downstairs below deck because this ain't none of your business.
You gonna smack me, bitch?
So you gonna slap me across my face and tell me to go back downstairs after I just see my mama and my brother laid out in pools of blood? But he did that. So yeah, and she went back down below deck. I'm sure she was scared. I mean, like, I couldn't imagine how she was feeling, but I'm sure she don't know, she 11 years old, so she just did what the man told her to do. But she came back above deck because the water levels were rising, and she assumed that the ship was sinking. So she gets back above deck, runs into Harvey again, and was like, you know, is the ship sinking? Like, what's going on? He talking about some, yeah, it is. Okay, well, we need to get off this boat, sir. But he wasn't worried about her. He asked her, does she know where the dinghy was? And she said, yeah. And he gonna run over there to the dinghy, hop in it with his wife's corpse. He hops into the dinghy and just left her high and dry. Just left her high and dry, child. Shaking my damn head. But we gonna keep it moving. So, those of you who don't know what a dinghy is, it's basically, a small inflatable boat that you can escape a sinking boat on. Yeah, he trifling for that. He's so trifling. Into the murders, okay? Because Harvey obviously did it, but we didn't get into it too much. So basically, on November 12th, while Terry Jo was sleeping, this man, Harvey, murdered his wife. Let's just pause. What you bring her for? If you was just gonna offer on vacation. I just don't understand why people do the things that they do. I really don't. Because why is you killing that lady? Well, he killed her for, guess why? Guess why? And if you say life insurance, baby, you have won Jeopardy. Okay? You won Wheel of Fortune. You won The Price is Right. Because you are absolutely correct. He killed her for $20,000 in life insurance. That's just... Okay, we was in 1961, so that might have been a lot of money. But $20,000? That's not... I mean, that's going to help me a little bit, but it ain't going to help me that much. And I'm damn sure not going to kill nobody for $20,000. That is not enough. Okay? He killed her for was double indemnity insurance. So basically what that is the insurance company promises to pay 2 times the face of the contract amount for accidental death. So for something that may have been an accident, like what he was trying to do with the whole yacht and her drowning and stuff, he tried to set it up and get the coin. Trifling, I'm telling you, these people did crazy. $20,000 and I done killed my wife. When you get caught doing something that you ain't got no business doing, you probably gonna do one or two things. You're probably gonna be immediately regretful and remorseful, or you're gonna become defensive. And in this case, this man took defensive to a whole nother level, child. He done killed somebody because they seen him kill somebody. So that's what happened with Dr. Arthur. This man, Harvey, killed Dr. Arthur because Dr. Arthur seen that he had killed his wife. He saw him drown that lady and kill him, and then he killed everybody else. Because he said, well, all y'all got to go now. Can't just kill the doctor. Gotta kill the rest of you as well. But we don't know why he left Terry Jo alive. She was sleeping, probably, he just, I don't know, maybe he forgot. I don't know. Nobody knows. But this 11-year-old girl still on the yacht that's sinking after the man who murdered her entire family jumped on a dinghy with his wife's corpse and sailed out into the ocean. We got all that? Okay. So now she's trying to figure out what to do. And she remembers that there is a single lifeboat attached to the yacht. So, baby ain't waste no time. She got right on that lifeboat with no food, water, no blanket, nothing, because you know, they're in the Bahamas, so it's sunny. She gonna be out in the ocean without no covering over her head, her body, nothing. But she got off that boat. That's a smart little 11-year-old, if you ask me. But baby, me, I just would have been in so much distress. I'm going down with the ship, honey. I can't. I'm going down with it. I don't know what to do, child. And then my parents dead too. Yeah, I don't know how she found the strength and the courage and all of those things, but amen. That was a strong 11-year-old. I ain't even lying. Okay, I think we got this lash up here good. Terry Joe was in the waters for 84 hours. That's roughly 3.5 days. 3 days. No food, no water, just famished and hot and dehydrated. It's crazy right there. Like, for real, for real. That man trifling for doing that. Like, trifling not even a word. He's evil, disgusting, unhinged. Anyway, let's move on, because I done got mad. But, okay, so, and now, after those 84 hours, she was discovered by Nicholas, the first and second captains of the Captain Theo ship. But also, they found, you guessed it, Harvey. They found Harvey, child. He was rescued as well. So they transported Harvey to the U.S. Coast Guard site. And he was still there when he found out Terry Joe was alive. And baby was salty. He tried to act like he was happy, but he was like, oh shit, I'm finna go to jail. Yup, you sure are. But he didn't. Because the next day, y'all know what that man did. The next day, that man killed himself. Like, you such a punk. You are such a punk. Because what you kill yourself for? You did the crime, baby. You need to stand 10 toes. He slit his throat, his thigh, and his ankle with a razor blade. He cut all them arteries. That boy said, if one of them don't work, I got 2 more that I know for sure gonna work. That boy said, I'm finna kill myself. And I'm not playing with anyone about it. That was a cowardly way to go. But I ain't killed nobody, so I'm not running from anything. You feel me? So, whatever. No one really knows why this man left Terry Joe alive. Like I said, I think, like, I don't even know. Me personally, I feel like he thought she was gonna die on the boat. So he just left her. He was like, what this 11-year-old gonna do? Nothing. But when she was found alive, he was like, oh, I'm definitely going to jail. Like, I done slapped the little girl, jumped off the boat. I left her on the boat. I mean, there's no way, nobody else could have killed the family except me. Like, I'm definitely going to jail. And I'm glad that he came to that conclusion. I wish he would have gotten justice, but God gonna handle him. God is definitely gonna handle him. And I also think that Terry Joe being alive, and I think to this day she's still alive, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but I think she is. She should be in her 60s or 70s at this point in her life. So that's cool. And amen. Amen. Okay, so I just want to thank y'all for, you know, tuning in to my first murder, mayhem, and miracles. Just want y'all to stay tuned. A lot of things will, you know, grow, evolve, change. I'm sure I'll add things, omit things. I don't know. I mean, I was trying to plan this big old extravagant this, that, and the third. Like, I appreciate y'all. I haven't picked a day that I'll be dropping videos. I don't know how many videos I'll be dropping per month or per week or whatever, but you know, we'll figure it out. I just appreciate y'all for holding it down, and love you guys.